love you. Flying Wheaties, their whole week with all of the brands. Won't you try Wheaties? For wheat is the best food of man. They're crispy and crunchy the whole year through. The kiddies never tire of them, and neither will you. So just try Wheaties, the best breakfast food in the land.
Wow. This here is my Pulp Fiction. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna split it, okay? What do I mean by that? Well, Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction is pretty well known to have inspired a whole generation of filmmakers. Is that? Well, this here, the Wheaties jingle, the first jingle ever sung on the radio, has inspired me more or less in the same way. I used to sit in the office all day, sing along to the jingles on the radio. And one day, Mary, the receptionist, said, "Hey Tom, you know what? You should try out some karaoke." And I didn't need to go into detail about the other times that I had in a drunken stupor, of course. And it never really crossed my mind, I guess, to, you know, give it a whirl. And so the first time up there, I fell instantly in love and knew that's what I wanted to do. I started investigating matters a little bit further and discovered that I possessed some of the major criteria that was needed to become a successful jinglist. Enthusiasm, check. Wide vocal range, check. I can sing very high, and I can sing very low. And most of all, the drive. And I certainly have that. So, you know, quit the 9 to 5. Sorry, Dolly. And, you know, as they say, the ball is rolling forward, and hopefully Tom Wilkerson will be a jinglist in no time. You can see I'm working at a Scrapbook Store, which is a passion of mine, so I thought I'd maybe put it to some good use and get a job earning some money towards my jingle demo, which is you know, something that people put together to try to break into the biz. And I've also recruited a local singer-songwriter to help fine-tune some of my jingles, and that's been going along well. Oh, hey Steph, did you see these alpha dots? How cute. Hey, how's it going? Damn, it's cold out there. I'll just set my stuff over here. I like feathery.
Stick with fluffy, man.
I think feathery just has a better ring to it. Feathery soft toilet paper.
No, stick with fluffy.
I think feathery.
It's just toilet paper, man.
Feathery.
Whatever, dude. Hey, beer.
Feathery soft. I think it's fair to say that we have a pretty good working relationship. Generally have the same goals and objectives that we're working towards with one another. You know, sometimes we butt heads instead of meshing, but I feel fairly confident that he's going to help me get where I need to go.
I don't know if you really call it a relationship. The guy comes over here a couple times a week, brings pizza and beer, and expects me to write, help him write jingles, which is, you saw what was going on in there. It's, I get free beer and pizza for dinking around with this guy. I got my own stuff going on. I got my own gig. I get, LW and the Fantastics. LW Fantastics at MySpace. Check them out. That's my gig. I just get free food and beer.
Some people fail to realize that writing jingles is quite a process, and my shirt's caught it. We can do another take, right? Do that. Do that over. You can edit that out, right? Okay. Do another take. Why is the red light still on? Still recording. Red light. Yeah, some people fail to realize that, writing a jingle is more than just jotting some words down on a piece of paper or a napkin, when you're feeling inspired. For me, there's a process that's involved with it, whether it's going to a store and getting to know the product and having these moments of zen, of being one with the atmosphere of the store, feeling the product, and just getting really in tune with what they are selling, the store is selling, and that may involve getting in touch with the customers that are shopping at these places or using the services of these places. People are generally receptive to what I'm doing, once I explain to them what's going on. But part of that process, like I said, is getting to know the product. And this one time I actually I was writing a jingle for a malt liquor, and in order to do that, I had to familiarize myself with the taste of the product. And boy, was I brewing some toilet chili the next day. I think the sad part of all that is I'm not even a paid jinglist yet, and that was just to hone my craft. And man, that was a serious ass puddle too. Recall some of the jingles that have been stuck in your head at one time or another. I think you will see this particular jingle here possesses some of those same characteristics, and I think it's going to be evident once I play the jingle for you, and I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to play the jingle for you right now, hopefully appearing on my upcoming demo. So here we go. Zonkers potato chips, yum, yum, yum. Zonkers potato chips, they're the one. Zonkers potato chips, jeepers, wow. Zonkers potato chips, eat some fun. And you know what else? Zero trans fat. That's right, zero trans fat. And cut. And that's where the jingle would end. Obviously, you'd have to imagine it with background singers and a band to provide a little bit more of a fuller sound. But nonetheless, I think that's the makings of a pretty darn good jingle. So maybe you'll be hearing it on the radio someday. But of course, I still have to record my demo and get a production deal. I am actually not going to be recording in a studio. I think it's a little bit cliche, but I've actually opted for a more divine locale, and so hopefully that will all work out, and I'll be recording here next yeah, next week. So hopefully you guys will be along for that too.
Come to that one place. Come to that one place, the really fun place. You know that one place, the place for fun for everyone. At Billy Bob S. Turner's Family Fun Center, where the S stands for the fun place. Thought perhaps recording my jingle demo in a church that the presence of God would intervene when it comes time to try and market it. Wouldn't say that I'm a religious man. Spiritual. Yeah, spiritual. Growing up, went to church, and man, there was some hotties. I used to sit in the pew and get some serious hot-outs. I don't know if I can say something like that.
Do you have to admit, working at a scrapbooking store is not the most glamorous job, and that's by no means a dig at the scrapbooking industry. It's just that I was an accountant, a CPA nonetheless, before I took on this job. I have an aunt who owns a scrapbooking store, and she had an opening for a part-time position. And, as an accountant, your days can be pretty long and exhausting, and I just wasn't finding any time to write my jingles, and so I took advantage of this opportunity to work part-time. And on top of that, actually, my aunt has a daughter who I suppose by default is my cousin. Sarah's her name. She was having a little bit of having some financial problems and need some help paying the rent, and so I decided to move in with her. As you can see, it doesn't afford the most spectacular views, unless you consider a brick wall spectacular. The neighbors tend to be a little bit smelly. Well, I have to sleep on the couch, which isn't always fun in the mornings. And I guess my cousin, she tends to be on the white trash side of things. But you know what? At day's end, when I take a look back, it's all worth it, because it frees me up financially and time-wise between the scrapbooking store and living here. I can work on my jingles during the day, and then hit up the open mics at night, where I've actually had the opportunity to meet some people, like Lucas, aka Luke, aka LW. And that's obviously opened some doors for me there, so yeah.
All right, everyone, welcome a new actor to Jukes Open Mic Night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Tom Wilkerson.
One jingle. I'm an aspiring jingle singer, so those of you out there that like jingles, this next little ditty is called Burt's.
This is my jam, yeah!
B-U-R-T. Birds. Birds. We'll make you feel the way you should. We'll make you feel good. We'll make you feel the way you should. We'll make you feel hell yeah good. At Burt's Proctology, quality care for your rear. Burt's Proctology is running a special in the month of March. Free hemorrhoid exam with every enema. At Burt's Proctology, we'll make you feel real effing good. It's gonna be my last little jingle. I just want to say thank you very much for your attentiveness, and yeah, thanks. Lollipops, mustard, cheese, sandwiches. Cheese sandwiches, mayonnaise, cold beer, soft toilet paper. There you can save money, save money, save money on your honey at Jim's Grocery. One convenient location to serve the entire metro area. Thank you.
As you can see, I'm preparing myself for bed. I'm just waiting for my cousin to finish up in the bathroom. It is certainly not the most comfortable of couches. Think cheap rent, Tom. Think cheap rent.
Tom, could you not use the sink next time you decide to shave your nutsack? This is the third time I have to replace a toothbrush.
Anyways, the ultimate goal for Tom Wilkerson. I want to obtain a certain sort of synonymity with the word jingles. I'm not sure if that's a word, but essentially what I'm saying is when people think of the word jingles, I want them to think Tom Wilkerson. Tom Wilkerson, jingles. Was Jingles here tonight? Hey, I think Jingles is going to be playing an open mic tonight. That's what I want people to say. That sort of thing. I'll give you an example. When I say the black man, okay, the black man, what do you think of? Yeah, that's right. Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, the black man. Another example. Bad boy. Give up? That's right. Sean Puffy P. Diddy Combs. Bad boy P. Diddy Combs. I want to say they even have a song about him. You can do the Diddy if you want to, and then I can see if I want you. Just do the Diddy if you want to, and then you know what? I can see if I want you. I'm not sure if there will ever be a song, you can do the jingles if you want to. I highly doubt that. But, I feel like that if I am trying to do something, I should give it my all, you know? You know what I would do? I would scallop the edges. Wouldn't that be fun? If you scallop the edges? And you know what? That isn't always easy. But that's just part of the ballgame. You know, in the pursuit of your dreams, sacrifices need to be made, you know, to become Jingles. And I'm okay with that, you know. I'm going to rest easy tonight, knowing that taking a risk. Risk nothing, gain nothing, right? You know, that's certainly a lot more than I can say for the sources of my ridicule.